Hello.
Recording in progress.
Welcome back.
We might as well start with welcome back to Diskydisk because we don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, welcome back to the podcast that you forgot all about. How long since the last episode? 1.5 months? Probably, maybe.
I'm just writing on Discord.
Oh, they're
Podcast recording in question in progress? Question mark?
I know, right?
It's
What the hell?
What the hell?
Normally we do feedback from last week's episode, but that's becoming a meme now. It says we actually have a document still, so it says long break and 4 exclamation mark and OMG question mark. Yeah, long break. I think the long break can be explained with.
Last episode was on September 8th, so a long time ago.
Okay, so almost 2 months.
Almost 2 months ago. No,
Wow.
almost 3. Wait, hold on. September, October, November, more than 2, almost 3 months.
Oh my god.
My god.
Oh my god. I didn't think it was that long.
Yeah,
it
it was
feels
September
like
8th.
1.5.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have lost all of our listeners. This is a new podcast.
New podcast. Welcome to the new podcast. We are Tinyhats and Ircha gaming.
Yeah, lol. So what have you been up to for the past 3 months?
You were about to say something though. You were like, I feel like, and then I caught you off.
Oh yeah, lol. I feel like it was my fault, and also that life has happened. I had a lot of work, and so did you.
You did,
and so
correct.
we were like, we're gonna postpone Diskydisk indefinitely, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well talk about Epic Games straight away. Hello, you went to LA. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, sponsored by Epic Games. That was really good. And I'm done with all of the long ass contract.
So can you talk about the the stuff that was the embargo NDA before? Because it was like the stuff was crazy. Epic Games, what the hell?
Yeah, like the whole process. I got a long email and I sent it to you because you are my representative. You are my the one that needs to look over a contract and see if it's valid, legit or not. Because I was like, is this legit? I don't think it is legit. You know? It was. Yeah, and you were like, yeah, seems like it was legit. Yeah, I mean, good.
I also recruited Patrick. I was like, Patrick, what do you think? Does this, because it was from initially, and this was way before
initially
September.
They had used Google Translate.
Yeah, because the email
was in Norwegian.
And it came from this weird influencer recruitment company.
Yeah.
And we spent like half an evening trying to Google like the name of the person who signed it, and like they had a Twitter, and it was like, is this a scam? Question mark. What's happening?
Yep. Because I've been scammed before. LOL.
And it was from Epic Games, so it was kind of like, hello, hello,
hello.
Is this legit?
Yeah, I remember asking, what do they want with me?
What is happening?
Why me? I'm like a microscopic YouTube channel.
Speck in the universe, space dust.
Yeah. Yeah. Ircha gaming is space dust.
But then it was real, and then you asked them in the email. You were like, "Why are you in Norwegian?" Because it was an English or like not Norwegian name of the person, the recruiter.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Why Norwegian?" And they said, didn't they say that like they feel or they get better responses from foreign content creators when they put the email in their language.
yeah, that was the response, and we were like that.
But that was the thing that put up the red flags, though.
Yeah,
that was the thing that made you sus.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So then you switched to English, and it was all okay.
Yeah, then it was better.
Yeah.
And it was legit and all was good.
Good stuff. But yeah, so it was a heavy contract though. There was a lot.
It was a long one. Yeah, it was a long one. Basically, don't tell anything about anyone or any.
Yeah, don't anything.
Don't do anything.
You weren't allowed to do anything. There was a lot of rules.
Yeah, so many rules.
Yeah, and there was like a tight schedule for upload and content and package and mysteries and whatever.
It was a whole lot. It was like 3 integrations, 3 Instagram reels. This is what they ordered from me. 1 dedicated, and it was like 4 pinned Discord comments also in the package. It was a big package that they ordered for Alan Wake too.
True. Correct.
Good.
So that kind of like interfered with the Diskydisk because too much work. Hello. Can we talk about that though for a second? Because we did say around that time. Let me scroll. We had a meeting.
Did we say something?
Yeah, at the end of September, we added everyone in the Diskydisk channel because we were talking about doing a weekly live stream instead of a podcast.
We talk about a lot of things that we don't do.
I know, but the reason we talked about that though is because it's so much easier because we can like record live and then whatever happens live happens live. So then we record the podcast in one fell swoop live, and then there's no editing. Going back. Then you just press upload. The end.
And like no editing.
Yeah, because I think I would like to say I think that people do not understand how much editing goes into the podcast.
No one understands how much work editing is, period. Except for you, because you know.
I know.
You edited once like a clip of every YouTube video into one compilation, and how long did that take?
that was so long ago I don't even remember. But I mean, every week when we did Diskydisk, it was like, especially when we went to video, it was like twice as much work.
Video in my basement. So this week is video less. Sorry. But I mean, we asked.
Sorry.
We asked you guys on Discord, what would you like to have? And most people said, I just want to have the audio and consistent audio. We don't need the video.
But even that it's even a lot of work, even if it's just audio kind of thing. And I think people underestimate how much work goes into it. They're like, oh, we just want content, doesn't matter, just do the thing, blah blah blah. But like, as soon as you record just audio, there's still, you have to do something.
I have to make the video for uploading to YouTube with the timestamps and the text on the actual video,
and everything has to be rendered and like uploaded, blah blah blah,
and the transitions need to be smooth.
I think people just assume it's a lot easier than it is, and therefore less time consuming. But the problem was time. We did not have the time. For it. Because we talked about like how Diskydisk isn't a job. We're not getting anything from this.
No, nothing. We're losing time.
So we're losing time and money. And time is money, friend.
Yeah. Weird. Yeah. True.
Yeah. True. So that was that.
That was that. Okay. We have a few things in the document. Do we want to go over that?
Let's do it.
We have a comment from Frankie Link. It's been on here for literally 3 months, and you deleted it. No way.
No way. I made it too big. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now I made it the right size.
Okay, so Frankie Link is saying, I thought of a possible Diskydisk topic. The premise is simple. The premise is if the day in the life of a content creator. Things such as checking your page's views and subscribers. Do you still get a rush when videos reach a certain threshold? Are you looking at comments, your feelings on reaching milestones, etc.? Like, I think he's asking how do we feel? I check my comment section every day. I don't get a rush anymore. Anymore when I'm looking at how many views a video has gotten. And to be frank with you, Frankie, sorry, had to. I'm not feeling anything about the 100k subs situation, and I've been thinking, why is that? I feel nothing, if you know what I mean. Should I feel a lot of feelings?
I feel like you felt feelings before, and now you've stopped feeling.
My feelings stopped.
You stopped feeling them.
Yeah, I was so excited at 10k.
I know, you became a sociopath overnight. What happened?
Oopsie. I feel nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I can say actually, like, I'm not. This is not relevant. Well, I mean, it's sort of relevant. But you know what happens to me? And I do see this, like, I see this regular. I think about this regularly.
Okay.
Because I post on my Instagram story.
Okay.
Quite a lot, or periodically quite a lot.
Yeah. Do you feel feelings?
I feel feelings because every so often I'll post something and I'm like, this is such a shit story. Like, people are gonna be like, what is this? And unfollow. And sometimes it actually happens.
Yeah, they unfollow you.
I know. They're like, this
We
is the
talked about
fucking.
this.
They're like, this is the fucking final straw. I'm out of here. The other day, I posted a story about how when I cut tomatoes, I think about this really terrible movie from 2012.
Yeah.
And I lost 2 followers
from that. Oh my god. Yeah, I saw that. It was you cutting up tomatoes, and you said, every time I cut tomatoes, I think about this movie, which is totally irrelevant to what I'm actually doing. And I replied.
Oh dear.
I said something like that. I think that is association.
But I have no association
memory
for anybody, and by anybody I mean the people who don't follow me on Instagram. Every time I cut big tomatoes, not baby tomatoes, but like big tomatoes, normal tomatoes, when I cut them up into little squares to put them somewhere, usually in food, and generally in food, sometimes other places, then I think about, there's a movie from 2012 called The Woman in Black, starring Daniel Radcliffe. It was like the first, possibly only, horror movie he was in, you know, very soon after post Harry Potter fame, blah blah blah. It's a very mediocre movie and not even really important to me.
Are there tomatoes in it?
There are no tomatoes in it. There's absolutely no reason for me to have this association between Harry Potter, well, not Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe, crap horror movie, and tomatoes. But every single fucking time I think about it.
But I think your brain has a wire that goes from tomato to that movie. And that wire, like that cable management, that cable gets stronger and stronger every time, you know?
I know, because I have to try to consciously, I have to try to stop myself. Like I start cutting a big tomato, I'm like, oh no, it's coming.
No, but like I can relate to this. There are several times in my life where I'm like doing something, and every time I do that, I think of something totally unrelated, because I think there's a memory connection between the two objects or two events.
But there isn't, though. Tomatoes has nothing to do with this movie. But anyway, I posted 3 stories about this and lost 2 followers. So there's that.
That was the final straw.
They were like, this is it. I'm done.
Unfollow the real Tinyhats. No, only real Tinyhats.
I don't even know. Yeah. Okay. Follow me on Instagram for more stories about tomatoes.
Yeah, good. I like your stories.
Me too. I actually really enjoy my stories.
Yeah, you're tapped to clean, and you put so much heart and soul into it.
I do. It's important.
You do. I don't. Because I posted a close up of my cat's yawning face, and that was it. Did you see it?
No.
That was it. No explanation.
No explanation.
Okay, so further on the questions from Frankie Link.
Anyway, carry on. Yep.
Your feelings. Yeah, I have no feelings. I don't know. I think that is because I just feel happy at the place I'm at, if you know what I mean. I don't necessarily want a bunch of more subscribers.
But don't you get a present? 100K? Don't you get a plaque?
Yeah, that one is good. But I've been wanting that plaque for so long, and now I'm like over it.
Oh dear. But you're at 99.6.
This sounds terrible.
99.6. So you need, how many more is that? 400?
So yeah, I feel nothing. I'm emotionally blank. Good. And leave a comment down below with how terrible that is, I guess.
But what else was there? I'm a super small time with my channel. This is Frankie. I'm super small time with my channel, and I'm happy when I see a video I put catches on a little buzz. I can't imagine waking up and seeing 20k views on something I put out yesterday. The feeling must be very validating and intoxicating. I'd love to hear you discuss that on Inconsistent Disc. Yeah, good. Inconsistent Disc. About the buzz that I feel when I see a video do good. I had that buzz a lot a few years ago. You know what I mean? I think you get like, maybe you get like spoiled. You're like, I'm used to this now. I don't care. Yeah. I don't know. I've become emotionally numb. Well, I don't think that's fair to say. I think it's just kind of, I mean, it's your job, so you do the thing, and then you're doing it, and then I'm just making the videos that I would like to make if I have something that I'm passionate about saying and telling and reviewing, and I'm so happy with my videos that I put them out there, and you know, I would be happy with them if they had. It's been a while since you've done a buy or not, though, hasn't it? Yeah, but they are
they take some. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the way of my own production.
You get in
level.
the way of your own.
Yeah,
career.
because I buy or not, that takes such a long time to create.
Because I'm looking at your channel now, and I watched the latest video, the ultimate guide to all farming games on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah, that one took a long time to edit. I'm happy with that one.
I know, but I watched it and I was like, excuse me, sorry. But this was like this was like a super low effort video. This was like you had your Switch in your hands and you were like, here's this one. I like this one. Story was good. Okay, next one. You were like, it's like you weren't prepared for what you were gonna say, and I was just kind of like, I was sort of hoping for a little bit more info on some of these games, but whatever. These are all the farming games on the Switch.
Really?
That's what I took away from it, but
I was happy with my effort. Well, there you go.
That's the feedback you were looking for.
Yeah, you wanted more on every video.
Maybe
every
a little bit.
Yeah, more. I was like, Stardew Valley, I don't need to say anything about that.
Yeah, I know exactly. I was like, excuse me, hello.
But everyone has everyone.
I know, but that was just kind of seemed a little bit like low effort video. I was like, is this a filler? What's going on?
Definitely not. I put so much effort and hard work into that video. You have no idea.
Oh, maybe you just used to give more effort before.
No, that is definitely a 20+ hours edit.
Everybody's gonna come for me and be like, oh my god.
I was happy with my Mirage, Assassin's Creed Mirage review.
I didn't watch that one, but that's probably because we talked so much about Mirage already. I was like, I know what you're gonna say.
That was passion all the way, basically.
I know, but we conversed about this. I was like, I don't need to hear this twice.
Yeah, good. Are you done with the game?
No.
No, me neither.
I mean, I haven't finished it, so definitely not.
Me neither.
But you should make more vlogs. I said this to you the other day. Vlog good. Love vlog.
Yeah, but you are a co-founder of my vlogs TM. You need to fine. Them. I'm not vlogging alone.
Why not? Sometimes you've made like the little like video well, this was a while ago, but you made like a little house. It wasn't a cleaning video, but it was like a little house around the house day video. That was cute. I loved it.
Oh yeah, that was cute. That and also the cat Leo vlog, I guess.
Yeah, I love life.
Yeah, life update. But that is I have to feel like I wanna if I'm gonna.
Yeah, to feel like you wanna if you're gonna.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also rewatched all the wedding videos the other day, and I was like, oh, what a good time.
The
wedding videos, they were so good.
The 2-hour-long wedding video. I
skipped through that one a little bit, but I watched the like recap one. I watched my speech.
Yeah, because I have that unlisted, the 2-hour-long version with everything. That is unlisted for private reasons.
Yeah. But it's a big I did skip through that one. I skipped some of the uninteresting parts, but yeah,
cute.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I haven't watched that in a while now, I think.
Well, you've been married a while.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh my god.
True.
Okay. Old married lady.
Yeah, married. And you? when are you? Soon TM. Okay. Currently on our minds.
Okay. Mines. Yep.
It says. Wait, I have to scroll up. Yeah. Okay. It says Amber Heard for Halloween.
Correct.
Yeah, I dressed up as Amber Heard. You were gonna.
But I didn't.
You were gonna be Johnny Depp and wear all of the rings in the universe.
But imagine what would have happened on Twitter if I did. Oh my god.
Twitter is the place to be.
Oh my god. That was like...
I posted my costume on Twitter and Twitter was angry. I posted my costume on Instagram. Instagram was like, we like this. So the communities are so different.
Well, yeah, but Twitter is a cesspool, so...
Twitter, I think, is the hell on the internet.
Yeah,
100%. The absolute shithole of the internet.
I don't even understand why you use Twitter. Like, what's the point?
I use Twitter for communication with certain brands and content creators. That has long gone from Facebook and Instagram.
What about Discord? Isn't Discord a good place to be?
No, not everyone uses that.
But that is their problem.
Yeah, but I have a lot of contacts in the inbox, like brands and stuff that I communicate with. And also I like Twitter on a general basis. On a general basis. But there are dark corners of Twitter.
Every corner of Twitter is a dark corner.
No. The Atelier fan accounts, that's a good corner of Twitter. Like JRPG accounts, people posting screenshots and stuff happening from video games.
You know, you can find all of this stuff in other places that aren't Twitter.
I know.
I think you underestimate Discord, for example. Discord's a huge place and Reddit.
Yeah, I love Reddit. I love.
I remember back when we started Diskydisk, you were like, ew, Reddit, what are you doing?
I know, but I have been converted. Reddit is the place to go if you want to know something for real. There are real normal people on Reddit.
I don't know. I like when I need information on something game related, I search whatever my question is and then Reddit.
Me too, because that's where the normal people are.
Well, mostly, or sometimes.
No, the most normal responses and fair and honest responses are on Reddit. Yeah, in my experience.
Reddit is good, and I don't understand the criticism. Hit me up in the comments if you disagree. We can fight about it.
Good.
It's been 3 months and I had to fight anybody, so it's time.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't fought anyone?
I haven't fought anyone for a long time.
Oh my god. Guys, fight us. Come on, bring it on.
Yeah.
Fight me for wearing Amber Heard costume. Anyways,
But I used actually wait before we leave Reddit. I use Reddit quite a lot. I hang out, so to speak.
You hang.
I post a lot on the Norwegian subreddit, and I also really love commenting on Am I the Asshole, which we've been through before.
Oh yeah.
I love the tattoo advice subreddit because there are so many people there.
Tattoo.
And then I have obviously the 2 Point Hospital subreddit, which isn't active anymore, and I was on the Fae Farm subreddit. I still have it, but I was active on the Fae Farm subreddit for a period of time. It's good stuff.
Oh, I have a subreddit that I can recommend to you. It's called Declutter. The stories are so cute.
I've seen it.
No, I like to read the stories.
About people. I love it
because it goes into like how people are so attached to some old things, and it's a whole thing.
I'm not writing any notes, by the way.
Oh.
Oh dear. What? I forgot how to Diskydisk. What have we been talking about?
Reddit. No. We talked about the buzz that you feel when you feel things. From 100k subs and comments and stuff, right? And the buzz you feel. Very good.
Then Disc
and Amber Heard costume.
We weren't done with that one though.
No.
Circle back.
Reddit and the long break, I guess.
Yeah, that was inconsistent Disc. That's what I meant by that.
Right. Lol.
Okay. So Amber Heard, anyway.
Oh yeah. People were angry. They were like, "You're dressing up as a domestic violence victim," and I'm like, "No, I didn't dress up as Johnny Depp." Lol.
Lol.
So the post was viewed over 1 million times,
which is funny. But you did post it. You posted it and then you deleted it because people were angry, and then you reposted it, which I really respected.
Yeah. Because people were like, "Don't delete that." Even you said, "I wouldn't delete that." And I was like, okay, goddamn it.
Stand by your man.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, well, I think any celebrity is fair game to dress up as.
Yeah.
Fair game.
I agree.
And she's a celebrity.
And also she said, my dog stepped on a bee and made a very comical face. And I think even people, because I know a lot of or not a lot, everybody.
Made a comical face.
She did.
Though. You know what? I thoroughly love that meme.
Yeah,
I really do love that meme.
But everybody who commented on your were negative about your Amber Heard costume on Twitter, they were all like Amber Heard fan accounts. And even if you're like a hardcore Amber Heard fan and you will defend her to the end of your days, I do not understand how you cannot find it funny that she literally sat on the stand in court And like it wasn't even relevant to the story she was telling at the time. She was just kind of, it was a bad day for me. It was a really hard time. My dog stepped on a bee, and she made this face, and I'm just like, how can you not find that funny? There's
it's funny. It's funny. You know what? That moment in time in internet history, it brings me joy to my heart and soul. It brings me so much joy. You know, I'm not even joking. I smile on the insides.
Yeah.
When I think about that.
And I mean,
how can you not dress as that? That is epic. The meme also, of the century.
I think if Johnny Depp had said something similar, it would have been just as funny. It's not funny because it's Amber Heard and even if you dislike her, or even if you disagree with her, or even if you think she's a liar,
just so random.
It's still funny regardless. It'd be funny whoever said it. Anybody on the stand in actual court telling a story, dog stepping on the bee is not even relevant. Anybody saying my dog stepped on a bee and then that face, it's always going to be funny. It's going to be funny no matter who did it.
Love it.
So
true. I agree with you. I mean, that was good. It was
That was good stuff. Yeah. Episode 25, by the way, was our Amber Heard and Johnny Depp episode. That was good stuff.
And besides, she lost the court. The court?
Yeah, she lost the court. Definitely lost all of the court.
She did though. Anyways, I liked it.
Yeah, me too. I loved it.
It was just a costume. I mean, god damn it.
It would have been better if I was there as Johnny Depp, though. Then Twitter would have been really, really angry.
I know, right?
I'm not quite sure I can pull off Johnny Depp, but you know.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of death threats.
Death threats. Yeah.
I have uninstalled my English.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the internet for you.
Yeah, but I've never gotten that before.
Well, that's a first for everything,
I guess.
Yep.
Good.
It was a good cosplay. I loved it.
Yeah.
I keep saying cosplay, costume. What the hell?
You watch too much cosplay.
I do. I watch way too much cosplay. Yeah. Not even secretly. It's public knowledge.
Subreddit cosplays.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Do you want to read the next one?
It says blood pressure, and I'm guessing this is about you freaking out that you think you're dying. Which you are not, by the way.
Yeah, because I have a blood pressure thing. A machine?
Cuff.
Thing.
Cuff.
At home.
It's called a blood pressure cuff, but yeah.
Okay, so that I can measure my blood pressure in the comfort of my own home.
Yep. So a lot of people do, because I told you about this and you didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, so what was my blood pressure? It was 130 over, didn't I say?
130 over something normal. And you were like, oh my god, I'm dying.
Like
wait, hold on.
Yeah, scroll up and find it. Because I was like immediately texting you and I'm like, I have a really high blood pressure, and you were like, what?
You have 130 over 85, you said.
That was bad.
That's not bad.
According to the internet.
That's nearly perfect, according to everybody who knows what they're talking about.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that if you Google what is a normal blood pressure and woman blah 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 age, I got a chart up. This is on Google, like the first result.
Dr. Google, yes.
Yes. It says it should be 110 over 68. And I said this to you and you were like, no, oh my god, that is not true.
God.
And I'm like, Google says, and you were like, no, don't listen to Google.
Definitely don't listen to Google.
So why does Google and your knowledge conflict with each other?
Because I went to a healthcare school.
Yeah. So why is Google wrong?
I don't know what's happening in English Google, because if you Google it in Norwegian, it tells you something different, which is what I learned in school, and I'm going to choose to trust Norway, because Norway is a first world country.
I thought to myself, oh my god.
No, because if you Google it, wait, let me Google it in Norwegian.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my god, I need to lower my blood pressure. So immediately after that, I Googled how to lower my blood pressure.
Oh my god. Okay, in Norwegian, it says here, this is my favorite thing to do when I read Norwegian and translate it into English as I'm reading.
All right.
When you Google it in Norwegian, it says optimal blood pressure is 90 over 60 and like between 90 over 60 and 120 over 80. High blood pressure is 140 over 90 or higher. For people over the age of 80, it can be up to 150 over 90 or higher.
Okay, so this is telling me that I am on the upper echelon.
Echelon, yes.
Good word. Of normalness. right?
Of what in Norway is considered perfect. But we have to bring up something that they do, at least in Europe. I don't know if they do this in America. Let me Google it. News score. National Early Warning Score. There's a table, link on Discord, that you can find, which we use in the healthcare system to determine whether or not we have cause for concern about the person's situation.
Right. Right.
So we are not concerned. You can have systolic blood pressure, which is the first number in the blood pressure measurement, the one that comes before the slash. You can have a systolic blood pressure of 111 to 219.
What?
Before that is like, holy shit, we have to do something. Really? Because high blood pressure is, in an acute situation, less important than low blood pressure.
Oh. So low is the one that I need to be scared of.
I mean, you should also be concerned if you have an abnormally high blood pressure continuously over times and times and times. Yes, of course, you should not have that. But it's not like nobody's going to be like, holy shit, her blood pressure is 130. We have to rush her to the hospital.
Right. Okay.
Because it isn't crazily high. But then again, if it goes any higher, it is very high concern. So, 219, which is 220 is the threshold. That is still, you're going to be concerned. But you are nowhere near even the 200s. You're 110.
So I'm healthy.
You are. But then again, let's circle back to the fact that you're on birth control, right?
Yeah.
And birth control does have the opportunity to...
I know I'm getting to that. I googled how to lower my blood pressure, and top 5 was like more physical activity, work out basically, or take a walk or jog. Lower your sodium intake, like all your salt. Don't do that. Do breathing exercises and meditation, and like don't be stressed out.
Yeah, like fucking relax, basically.
Yeah, take a chill pill. And sleep pattern, have a good night's sleep, blah blah.
All of this is good stuff for health in general, but
yeah, good stuff.
But birth control.
Yes, birth control. That is also a concern of mine. So now, Dr. Tinyhats, what do you think?
Dr. Tinyhats.
Yeah.
Because you take hormone-based birth control, right? The pill, as they call it in good old language.
Yes, I do.
The pill can raise your blood pressure. Like, if you were a normal pregnancy, what is it called, birth controlled person, if you weren't controlling anything, you could, your blood pressure is possibly higher than it would be if you didn't take birth control.
All right. You use a
IUD. I have a thing in my uterus, baby.
Yeah, we call it spiral.
Yeah, a spiral. It's called an IUD in English. It's an intrauterine device. Welcome, boys, to
do they not have a nickname?
Health. It's an IUD.
Oh yeah, but that's
the name.
No nicknames.
No, in Norwegian we call it a spiral, which is
weird. Spiral, which is
it's not even shaped like a spiral.
I know, right?
But yeah, so this thing that goes inside your uterus, they put it up your vagina.
Yeah, and that does not do anything with blood pressure.
Not the same as, because this is one of the concerns. This is one of the myths of the pill, that it raises your blood pressure and you're gonna die, basically. But it can raise your blood pressure, and this is true because when I was on the pill when I lived in Sweden, when I went for my cell test and like my checkup and whatever, they were like, yeah, your blood pressure's a little elevated. This is probably because you take the pill, but it is not so high that we're not concerned about
How did you feel when you heard that?
I said, fuck, well, I don't want to get pregnant, so if I die early, that's fine. At least I won't have a baby.
What if you start to stress out and then it elevates even more?
I know, and then you get even bigger problems.
With, like, oh no, I'm so stressed out about it.
Yeah, but there are several other benefits to why you should get an IUD over the pill anyway. But blood pressure, you're not dying.
I've been reading a lot about it. Maybe I should just get a spiral. Lol.
You should get a spiral. Spiral good.
Good. Yeah, but you can't find yours.
I mean,
that's another story though.
They did find it eventually. I mean, it was in there, so they took it out. I know. Yeah, I know. I had a story about this on Instagram.
All right.
Big story. I'll post a screenshot of that on Discord if I remember.
Okay, they found it.
A spiral story. Okay.
Good.
But yeah, for anybody interested in vaginas and female reproductive health, get the spiral, an IUD.
You know, I knew the answer, but I googled anyway. I googled what are the birth controls for men, basically.
Yeah, good luck.
That was not how I fixed it, but there were two options. Condom and castration. I was like,
yeah,
God damn it.
It was good. Well, not castration. It's what's it called?
I'm thinking about cats again.
No, a vasectomy, which is reversible.
Yeah. Castration.
No, it's called a vasectomy. It's when they snip a snip,
know,
but they don't. Not so permanently though. You can reverse a vasectomy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
So it's not permanent. It's not like that's why it's not called castration.
Okay. Oh well, yeah.
But it's a medical procedure though, unlike, whatever. Yeah, I mean we could have a whole this could be a conversation about feminism or whatever, and they have tried to develop oral medication birth control for men, but they have not succeeded or not cared enough to make one.
The side effects were too big. They got depressed. The men got depressed.
And the women do not get depressed ever.
I know, right?
So it's fine.
My 2 kittens are getting castrated on Wednesday. That's why
have they not been... Oh, no, wait. They're the new kittens, right?
Yeah, Bella and Tom.
Mm-hmm.
They're small. They're 5 months. So now it's time time to do that.
Snippy. Yeah.
They don't really snip. They cut up.
They take out the testicles when it comes to the boys.
Yeah.
They have a little empty sack back there. It's cute.
Yeah, very cute.
Adorable. But the female castration, or
I think they take out everything, yeah.
I almost said circumcision. Sterilization.
Yeah.
Almost a circumcision. They take out the whole everything. Yeah. I don't know if they take everything, but they do. It's like a surgical procedure.
Yeah, you get a stitched up cat back from the clinic.
Yeah, rip.
Yeah, rip.
Well, I mean, hopefully not rip. But,
I know, right? Right?
I mean, it's always scary when cat is going under the anesthesia and stuff. They get
I hate it. I hate it.
We're thinking about taking Winston to the vet actually, because he's got a little on his what is it called? Like the canine, the long sharp, the
sharp tooth,
like the fang, the main tooth in the front. He has a little black streak going down that tooth. Not a big one. It's like the size of a
cavity.
No, but it's like the size of a strand of hair, like the width of a strand of hair, but it's black or like dark color
on the tooth.
Yeah, like a strand of hair. It's like he's got a strand of hair stuck to his tooth, a black strand of hair.
That's
or
weird.
Dark.
It's not really weird. That's so random.
That does sound weird, though. But you are supposed to brush the teeth.
What?
I don't know. Maybe he might have just scraped it on something. Who knows? But we're kind of like, what does that mean? Is that
okay?
Because he did have an extra tooth when he was a little baby.
Oh, baby.
Because he had, when they took him in to get him castrated, sterilized, whatever, while he was under the anesthesia, they also checked his teeth because it would be a good time to check it because he'd be, passed out. And when they did that, and he was like 6 months old or so, they were like, they called us. We were waiting for them to call us to come pick them up, but then they called way earlier than we were expected, and we were like, holy shit, one of them's dead. But they called us to ask that, like, they said Winston hadn't lost one of those big the big canine tooth. He hadn't lost his baby one. So he had 2. The baby one was still like sort of stuck behind the adult one that had already come out. And they were like,
so cats lose teeth just like humans?
Yes.
Like the baby teeth. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh no, they do. Sometimes you can find them around the house when they're babies. It's
what?
Cute. Yeah, we found one, and we don't know whose it was, obviously, but we did find one. In the sofa.
I didn't know this.
No, it's true. But so he didn't lose one of his baby canine teeth anyway. So they were like, so it's still stuck in there, and the vet thinks it's probably, now that he's this old, it's probably not going to fall out, and obviously there's a risk of infection because it's not supposed to be there, blah, blah, blah. And they called to ask if we wanted them to pull it out because obviously it would cost extra if they did. So they didn't just want to do it without consent. So we're like, maybe
and they did
bad teeth. Yeah, they did pull it out.
Yeah, good.
But now he's got a black streak on his tooth, and we're like, what does this mean?
What does it mean?
What does it mean? Double rainbow.
Good.
Yeah. So that was that story.
Right. Next up on currently then, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I wrote this. Internet privacy laws. No, you wrote this.
I did not write this. I haven't written anything for 3 months.
Okay, laws, surveillance, etc. Internet privacy. Okay, I don't remember what I meant, but something comes to mind, and that is I'm so tired of hitting I accept cookies.
Oh, same.
I know. I'm so tired of that.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Same.
Is there an app that can just automatically delete all of those pop-up messages?
Probably not, because some people take this very seriously.
But you know, the internet before this cookie extravaganza.
Before the time of cookies, yeah.
Yeah. You could just Google stuff, go into any website without hitting all of the boxes.
I know, and now it's like, oh, click here to blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, whatever, dude, I don't care. But some people do. I click whatever is available. If no is easily available, I press no. And if there's only yes, I press yes.
Oh my God.
But there was actually a change to this deep dive into the same topic. There was actually a post on, like I said, I go on the Norwegian subreddit a lot. Mm-hmm. There was a change recently to Norwegian data laws, which means that the police is now legally allowed to go into your like internet history, regardless. Like they can view your activity on the internet.
Didn't they?
Even if they don't suspect that you've done something illegal.
Couldn't they do that? And regardless, I thought the police always had that sort of information available.
There was a word that was changed in the existing law, right? So the existing law was like they can, with reasonable suspicion of illegal activity,
reasonable suspicion, yes, okay.
But now they can sort of do it anyway, and the the reason behind it is that they think, like the example that was sort of made in the media was that, say you have a 13-year-old daughter that is missing. She goes missing, and somebody says, okay, the next door neighbor is a pedophile. Yeah, they just say that's a claim, allegation, objection, hearsay. Yeah, hearsay. The police will now be allowed to check that neighbor's internet history without that being a reasonable reason to think so, because the family has a 13-year-old missing girl, and they'll be like, we think that the neighbor is a pedophile. They can go into that person's internet history and check if they've done anything illegal, even though they don't have to arrest them or whatever,
No, but I'm perfectly fine with this law. And you?
Me too, but some people are saying, I know, same. That's what I think. But even people who say they don't have anything to hide, and this is a big topic. Like, if you don't have anything to hide, you shouldn't care about these things
because it's the police.
But some people are like, yeah, but you never know. They might. I don't want the police to know if I go look at cat videos. It's like the principle is what people are upset about, and I'm just kind of like, can you care about something else? Why is this the hill you want to die on? Find something else to care about. I don't know.
There are a lot of weird Google searches though that people do. Sometimes when I search something, I'm like, oh my God, I hope no one knows what I'm searching for, because this is ridiculous. Where can we find our search history?
On the internet browser of your choice.
History. No, like actual search history.
I think you can see that on your Google account what you've recently searched for. We were actually talking about, we were Googling a lot, or I was Googling a lot before in main chat on the Discord, during the Discord good stuff. The last thing I Googled was, what does it mean if your pee smells? Shout out to Mr. Will, who said his pee smells.
Oh, on Discord? Join the Discord. Where can I find my Google search history? No, I want to see the actual list. Go to your Google account. On the left navigation panel, click data and privacy. And then under history settings, click my activity. Okay. Browse your activity, organized by day and time. Find specific. Does that really answer my question though?
I guess so. Wait, Google account. What did you say? Go to Google account and then
left navigation panel, data and privacy. Okay. Under history settings. Do you find it?
My activity.
In my activity, and to access your activity, browse your activity organized by day and time to find specific activity at the top used search bar filters.
Filter.
Do you really find your? I'm not talking about browsing history. I'm talking about actual search.
Yes, I found it today.
You found it?
Yes, today I searched for Google account, because that's what I searched for, to find my Google account. Before that, I searched for news, which is the national early warning score that we talked about before. Really? And then I searched for normal blood pressure, or normal blood.
Oh yeah, that was when I was freaking out.
We were already here. Before that, I visited NYX Professional Makeup Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer, which is the best primer in the world. Before that, I looked up a bunch of pictures from Plague Tale, because we were talking about that before. Then I googled water toxicity.
Really? Why did you do that?
Because we were talking about it on Discord. And then I searched for how often is too often.
What?
Just in general, how often is too often?
General.
Yeah, just in general. You just want to know sometimes. And let me just scroll a bit further, see if I search for anything.
How often is too
Earlier
often?
today, I was called by an unknown number, so I went to 1881.no, which is our information, and the person who called me was Mumtaz Sabir, who lives at Stovner in Oslo.
Right.
And I didn't answer.
I don't find my activity. Where did you find that? I'm under data and privacy.
You see the data and privacy, and then it should just be right there.
Be right
there. My Google activity, and then it just says everything you've done on Google lately.
No, it just says data and privacy. Privacy checkup, take privacy checkup, things you have done and places you have been. Is this it? Web and app activity. That's the one, maybe. History. History. Okay.
History. The history was good.
The history. Wait, and then activity controls.
I just see my activity when I go to my activity.
You have a different activity.
I've been doing different things than you. Been having other activities.
I can't find it.
And then a little while ago, I used a lot of maps. I was looking up stuff.
What did I do last week? Whatever.
I googled puberty blockers Wikipedia page the other day. When was that? Oh, it doesn't say a date. It just said at some point.
I found it.
Okay, what was the last thing you googled?
The last thing I googled was, where can I find my Google search history?
Good.
Okay, but before that was cavity, because we just talked about it. Before that was Reddit. Before that was Samsung DV6000T, because I'm looking for a dryer. What is that called in English? Tørketrommel.
A dryer.
Yeah. Okay, it's actually called a dryer. Yeah.
You can you can filter the activity by Google search.
Oh, right.
So you only see what you search for. Otherwise, you see everything you ever visited while on your Google account. I googled, is leprosy contagious?
What is that? Leprosy?
Leprosy, it's a bad thing. Well, I mean, it's not really. And then I googled the other day, after I posted that story, I googled Daniel Radcliffe horror movie because I didn't remember the name of the movie.
Yeah.
And then right after that, I searched for unexplainable association, but Google didn't have anything to say about it.
Okay. I googled the other day, patriarchy.
As you do.
No, because I didn't know what it was. Patriarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Wait, hold on. I'm still looking at what I'm googling.
I need to Google it again.
I Google a lot of person from movie. Like, I'll Google the guy in Zack and Miri Make a Porter, which I now know is Seth Rogen because I Googled it the other day.
Oh, right.
And then I Google guy from Bridget Jones' Diary, which is Hugh Grant. I know that now because I Googled it the other day.
Love Google, though. Hello.
Me too. Same.
Love Google.
That's so good. Oh, I actually Googled this the other day, and this was interesting. Well, it's not actually that interesting.
I found something interesting too, but you first. You first.
Mine isn't actually very interesting. But did you know that there is a word? You know the word material, like a material.
The
like
word?
Cloth. Yeah, like a material, like cloth, or the material of your YouTube.
Stone.
You're putting out material, whatever. That word.
Or like internet material, and also gold is a material.
The exact word, yes, correct. But did you know that there is a word that is material, which is spelled Material, but there is also an English word that is EL at the end, so materiel, basically, if you were going to pronounce it.
And what is that?
I had to Google search this because I was playing World of Warcraft and I was reading every quest, which I like to do every so often. Yeah. And in this little letter that I got from one of the quests, it said that they were trying to procure, which is expensive, Materiel with an E.
Materiel.
And I was like, is that a typo? Or what?
Did you really find a typo after 10 years in the same game?
I know, but then I Googled it, and Materiel with an E, I don't know if it's pronounced the same way, but Materiel with an E towards the end of the word is military equipment and supplies. It's a separate word.
Military supplies. Materiel.
Materiel.
Did you do the
material
quest?
I did do the quest, but now I also learned that they were actually looking for military supplies. I thought it was a typo, but it was not a typo. Today I learned.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Anyway, what was your story?
Yeah, the other day I googled strict Jains.
Oh,
do you know what that is?
No, I would like to know though.
Strict Jains. Wait, I have to Google it. I have to actually Google it. Okay, it's the principle of non-violence includes doing no harm to humans, plants, animals, and nature. For that reason, Jains are strict vegetarians. So strict, in fact, that eating root vegetables is not allowed because removing the root would kill the plant. So it's like super veganism, like the strictest form of veganism ever.
I thought you meant like strict Jains as in Jane the name, because I know about Mary Jane, which is a
no. This is veganism on steroids.
Oh, I didn't even know that was the thing. I thought they were already on steroids.
Yeah, I know, right? But they also think that the root of vegetables are not allowed.
Oh,
it's killing the plant.
That's fair enough.
The plant materiel.
Materiel, which is a new word. I don't actually know if that's how it's pronounced, but
so whatever. It's actually called Jainism.
I didn't know that was the thing.
Yeah, strict Jainism. No, I didn't either.
Really something.
Yeah, I learned something new. Love Google.
Me too. Like, what did people do before Google? Actually, did you know?
Right?
You know what I do though, which Patrick always criticizes me for. When I need to know something, instead of just like say I need to know what is the normal blood pressure, instead of just Googling normal blood pressure, I will type what is normal blood pressure.
What is what?
Like what is normal? Like I'll type it out as a question.
Oh yeah.
Instead of just typing like, you know,
normal
leprosy,
blood pressure.
I'll Google what is leprosy.
Oh.
I ask Google questions and Patrick thinks I shouldn't do that.
I like when Google is like suggesting questions.
Oh, me too. Like, you've seen those videos, right? That is like the Google Complete interview with famous people. I love that shit.
No.
Oh, really?
Google Complete interview with what?
Like when they do. Oh my god, I can't believe you haven't seen this. I don't know what channel it is that does it, but they do these famous people, like celebrities and whatever. They go on this and they get like a plaque. And then like a giant piece of cardboard paper in front of them. They're in like a room and then they do the interview. And then they've found, so the thing is, you know, when you Google something, you're like, Isha Gaming is, and then it will suggest things. Isha Gaming has.
That is true. Yeah. Suggestions in Google search, yes.
But they do that with famous people. So it's like, it'll be Johnny Depp and it's like, Johnny Depp is, and then he'll pull off like a little hidden thing and it'll be a question. Johnny Depp is awesome.
Let me try that. Johnny Depp
is...
Johnny Depp
is...
it says Johnny Depp Island.
But what if you Google
and then Johnny Depp is from where?
Johnny
he is from where?
Johnny Depp is
and Johnny Depp, is he okay?
Oh, is he okay though?
Let me Google that. No, he's not okay.
Oh no.
And he will never be. That says Google.
Oh no.
Sorry. Oh my god. Okay. People are like legit Googling if he's okay and it says no.
Oh, well that's a shame.
Wait, okay, Amber Heard, is she okay? Amber Heard, is she okay? She's currently living in Spain with her daughter.
Well, that's good. She sounds like she's okay.
She's okay, but Johnny's not okay.
Oh
no.
Oh no.
Like I'm reading just the first thing that comes up in Google.
Yep. Good. I need to pee though. Can we do a transition?
Yeah. Good. Okay. Go.
Hello?
Yeah, hey yeah.
Hej son.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Patrick just asked me, is Johnny Depp okay as I walked in?
He needs to Google it. Let him Google it.
Yeah.
Is Johnny Depp okay?
I don't know.
No, it says.
No, it says on Google, apparently.
He will never be okay, Google said.
What is this giant image that's on the document? Pride versus humility?
Yeah, it was something that I found randomly, and I thought this looks like something for Diskydisk.
Okay.
So, pride versus humility. And I actually had to Google humility.
Sounds good.
Okay. I thought it could be something we could talk about.
Okay, so let's talk about
are we more pride or more humility?
Mm-hmm.
Which also means modesty, doesn't it?
Google it.
This is going to be the Google episode. Okay,
humility.
So the first point on pride says, pride loves to talk, reveling in every self-exalting form of self-expression. That was too expensive for me to handle.
Okay, it says humility, the quality of having a modest or low view of one's importance.
Right. Humility asks questions and loves dialogue.
Wait, what was it that was too expensive? Pride loves to talk, reveling in every self-exalting form of self-expression.
I don't think that is why I put it in here. I saw something that I wanted to ask you about when I put it in.
Okay,
maybe. There you go. Pride assumes I already understand everything I need to. And humility assumes there is always more to learn about everything. Do you feel like you know everything that you need to, or do you want to learn more?
I mean, everybody wants to learn more, I assume.
No, not everyone. Not 16-year-old Tinyhats. Definitely not.
Well,
remember?
That was a while ago.
Well, yeah, I know it's a lifetime ago, but we were at the point where we thought we knew everything.
That's true.
And now? And you?
And you? No. I always Google things.
Me too. We have established that. So pride is quite content with what it already knows. And humility has never found someone it couldn't learn something from. Have you ever met someone where you're like, I cannot possibly learn anything from you?
I mean, I think everybody's a little bit of each of these, this column.
I know, right?
The next one down says, pride assumes I don't need help. And then humility assumes I need others.
Yeah. Do you need other people?
I mean, this is the thing it says is assumes, which is the interesting thing, because pride assumes they don't need help. Like you might be doing something and you're like, I can do this myself and it's fine.
Can you though?
I mean, that's the thing. You don't know, but humility would instead assume that they do, which is not necessarily a good... We're not really saying that pride is bad and humility is good, because assuming you need help is not necessarily the right thing to assume.
No, like if I want to renovate my kitchen, it's like, I can't do this. I need help. I absolutely...
That's a bad example, maybe.
Yeah. Certain things I don't have knowledge about.
But what if you need to do something, you don't automatically always assume that you need help?
You know,
sometimes you do things and you're like, I don't need help with this.
Some kids are like, don't help me, I can dress myself. And then
I think that's every kid. For a little second, I think that's every kid.
And they're like, they struggle so bad. And like, I don't need your help. They obviously...
Having never met a child, I don't really know if that's true.
No, like I saw some baby videos like from me and my sisters when in the 90s, and my sister was putting on her overall, the winter overall, and I saw in the video that my dad was trying to help her, and she was like, "No, I'm gonna do this myself."
But I have just realized that this thing, I don't know where you got this image, but I have just realized that this comes from a religious standpoint.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because if you read the bottom line of Pride, it says pride denies what the gospel reveals about our seriously sinful condition. And then it says Proverbs in chapter 10, verse 19. And then in the opposite column for humility, it says humility treats a spouse as a fellow traveler on the road to biblical wisdom. Which I can't relate.
No, I can't relate. Okay. No, I just wanted to know if you think you know everything.
Oh, no, I don't.
No. You know enough.
Not really.
Thank God for Google then.
I don't know anything about anything.
Yeah. Thank God.
We know what was that called? We know more and more about... How does that go? We know more and more about very little until we know everything about nothing.
What?
No, wait, knowing more and more about something until we know everything about nothing.
What?
It's like about the idea is that, you know, the more you find out about a very niche topic, the more you know about that topic, which is knowing a lot about something that isn't really anything.
Oh, right.
It's a paradox of knowledge.
Paradox of knowledge.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, anyways. Next topic. Do you have a topic?
No, I wasn't prepared at all.
No, I know. We weren't we were not prepared. So maybe we could go over to a how are you section. So how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm drinking julebrus, Christmas soda, and I'm so
Sugar-free?
happy that... Wait, what?
Sugar-free?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good, because you said you had a sugar problem.
Yeah. I downloaded the app that's called I Am Sober, and I started a timer to see how long I can be sugar-free. Currently, it says 2 days and 16 hours, I think.
I've been using that. I've been using that app for ages, but because I like the inspirational quotes that come up every day. So
and also you tried to quit snooze, you said?
I do that every so often.
I'm like,
but now I just go.
Streak?
I know, but now I just go on the app to see the daily motivation because it's good stuff.
Do you like daily motivation?
I like knowing a little bit about everything until I don't know so much about nothing that I don't know anything.
Right.
I talk like I know what I'm saying, but I don't.
I follow a account on Instagram that has daily inspirational quotes. Do you want me to find it? I've been following it for so long. I think it's called something like Law of Attraction, I think.
Okay, good stuff.
But I like it.
But I like opening the app every day. It gives me a little like push notification every day. It's like it's time for well, it says it's time to pledge because that's what you do when you decide you don't want to do anything. When you pledge, if you go to today and then go to pledge, you can choose which pack of inspirational quotes you want to get, and then every day you get a different one.
Right. Okay, so this is the Instagram account that I follow, Law of Attraction Live. And
link on Discord.
Yeah, link on Discord, definitely. And it says it posts a vibe of the day every day.
Okay.
So let's read today's vibe of the day, November 20th. This is going to be a fantastic week for you. I hope you experience the breakthrough that you have been waiting for. May you receive healing energy, unexpected blessings, overflow of love, financial freedom, and spiritual insight.
That sounds like a fucking horoscope.
Yeah, it is. The universe is
the inspirational stuff on I Am Sober though is like quotes by actual people.
Where it's like that's better, actually.
It's like what was that one about contentment? Contentment is the greatest wealth. Something else is something good.
Yeah, and actual people said it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm gonna have to look at that.
Well, yeah. I've posted them on my stories before. I do that every so often.
Okay.
When a good one comes up, I post it.
Okay.
You've even replied to some of them.
Yeah, okay. Good. Good stuff.
And so I feel like I've said link on Discord to more than one thing earlier, but I don't remember.
No, I don't think so.
What they were.
I mean, you could link the Amber Heard costume. You could link your entire Google search history. No. Maybe like the Wikipedia article and strict.
No, but I feel like I said link on Discord about something I was talking about, but now I don't remember what it was.
Do you have a picture of your cat's tooth?
No,
because that could be funny.
Good luck opening his mouth.
Yeah, true.
He doesn't like it.
No, I don't think there was anything else. I will let you know when I edit.
I think it might have been this one. I think it was the
spiral story.
It was the spiral story, I think.
What do you have to link about the spiral?
It was the screenshots of the actual story where I talk about my vagina.
Oh, right. Link on Discord. Very good.
Link on Discord if I can find it.
Was that all for Diskydisk, or do you want to do?
No, I think that was.
That's it. That was all we have.
This was on the fly.
Yeah, I know. I just texted you and like, I want a disky, and you're like, okay, let's do it.
You texted me. You messaged me on Discord.
I SMS'd you.
SMS'd you.
No, I sent you a letter in the mail.
Yeah, you did. Oh, I miss getting letters in the mail.
Do you ever?
No.
When did you last?
Never. Well, I mean, a long time. Like when I was. Did you never have a pen pal when you were a kid? I did.
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Loved pen. Do you want to become pen pals? Should we send letters? That would be fun, actually.
It will happen once and never again.
No, that would be fun. We can send letters to each other every week.
Oh, you could actually send like pictures that you have taken with your Polaroid.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh my god, we should become pen pals.
What's your address? I don't think I know your address.
I don't think I know yours either.
Exactly. No reason for that. For that.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you so much for listening to Diskydisk. This was Inconsistent Disc. Join the Discord.
When is next Diskydisk?
When we feel like it.
Okay. When are we gonna commit back to a real schedule?
We don't know. Indefinite, no one knows.
Okay.
Inconsistent Disc, rebranded.
Yes.
When we want to.
Good. Okay.
No pressure. Okay. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Vi trenger jo ikke stilletimen nå, det var jo slutten.
Jo, vi må ha stilletimen, for vi skal ta intro.
Nei, vi har gjort intro.
Nei.
Jo, det er på starten. Jo, på starten vi bare welcome back to Diskydisk. Vi vet ikke hva vi skal prate om.
Vi sa ikke dato.
Ja, det er din feil, for jeg sa Tinyhats en Ircha.
Ok, faen. Ok, da er den fin. Lol, ok. Da sier vi ha det.
Ok. Ha det.